Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, January 18th. And the headlines are slow warming trend will continue. We'll see temperatures around 30 today, well into the 30s for Friday. And then over the weekend into Monday, temperatures should climb into the low, maybe even the mid 40s. And with that will come rain with up to about a ½ inch to maybe 0.8 of an inch of rain. That's my preliminary forecast. Tomorrow I'll finalize that. And then goodbye to the snow, as much of those warm temperatures and that rainfall should take care of pretty much all the snow except for the snow belt regions. And then I think we'll see a mix possible at the beginning of the storm with maybe some freezing rain, sleet, and snow Saturday night into very early Sunday morning. But right now it shouldn't add up to a whole lot, but something we'll keep an eye on. As far as Wednesday's climate data, we had a high of 27, a low of 9 with no precipitation, and again 20 inches of snow so far for the season. If we look at temperatures around the area this morning, temperatures in the 20s off to the northwest, and we'll show you why it's a little warmer there. Temperatures down into low teens across southeast lower Michigan and cooler into southwest Ontario. Again, more clear skies there, a little bit more in the way of cloud cover across mid-Michigan. You can see that on satellite as we have some cloud development that eventually fades away here during the overnight hours, but in southeast lower Michigan where it remains clear, that's where some of the coldest temperatures are this morning. And you can see the big flow of warm, moist air that's moving into the lower 48. As we become more zonal, this will all move towards the Great Lakes over the weekend. And again, that's where our warmer temperatures are going to be coming from. But don't worry, more cold air will come in behind us for later on next week. If we look at the radar, again, nothing going across the state of Michigan right now. Pretty boring weather pattern out there. A little bit of snow as you get up towards northern Minnesota, but that won't affect us here in the Great Lakes. That Clipper system that's bringing some of the snow to Minnesota is going to move and weaken as it moves southeast across just north of Lake Superior. And again, maybe a few snow and snow showers across the UP into far northern lower Michigan, and again into southwest Ontario. But again, for most of the MAC and LAC areas, looks like we're going to be precipitation free until we get into Saturday night. And by later on Saturday, again, our system will be well off to the southwest, but eventually it's going to make a move down into Texas and then move up towards the Great Lakes. Right now, the track looks like it'd be across Wisconsin. It would bring a pretty heavy band of snow across the western end of the UP, back into northwest Wisconsin, Minnesota, and parts of the Dakotas. They can see over a foot of snow. So it's going to be a pretty big snowstorm for the upper Midwest, but not here for the Great Lakes. Again, we'll see mild temperatures in the 40s. And as that warm air moves in, it'll start to give us a little bit of light rain as we get into late Saturday night, and some of that could be mixed with freezing rain or sleet. So that's something we'll keep an eye on. But right now, we don't expect amounts to be very significant at all. And we'll track the, when we get rain events, this is what I usually do. I forecast the amount of precipitation, and then we track that here through the period. Looks like Saturday night through Monday, I'm calling for about a ½ inch to 0.8. That's my preliminary outlook. Again, tomorrow I'll make that a final forecast. And as we go through the weekend, we'll see how well we do. As far as snowfall, not a whole lot, just trace amounts over the next 3 days across northern lower Michigan, back into the UP, northern Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Otherwise, it's not a very exciting weather pattern. And now for the forecast. Again, highs today around 30 will jump above freezing on Friday, and then in the 40s as we get through the weekend and early next week. Plenty of rainfall as we get into Sunday and Monday. That's when the most rain should fall, would be around Saturday afternoon or evening into early Monday as it looks right now. And again, mild temperatures. We'll see a cool down as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. As far as Weather Watch, yeah, not a whole lot of excitement out there. No watches for warnings or advisories for anywhere in the state of Michigan. And again, so a rather calm and somewhat boring weather pattern, at least for a few days until that storm gets here over the weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.